Hello everyone. I was just quickly munching on some pecans because I'm starving. I woke up today and I decided to do a bunch of content. I did mention in my last vlog that I wanted to catch up on a couple of things that I needed to do, and that's what I'm doing today. I'm like batch creating, like just cramming in a bunch of stuff. So yeah, but as you can see, I did crimp my hair. It didn't come out too bad. Let me grab what I use so I can show it to you. Okay, so here's the tool that I use. I got this on Amazon not too long ago, very inexpensive, and it's not so bad actually now that I see it. I think I could have purchased a better one, but it did the job. I wanted something different, and so we went wavy today. So yeah, but I just got this book that I ordered from Amazon. It took forever and a day to come. I don't know why. But this is something that I really wanted to kind of bring up on my channel, and it's this book by Mejuri. I hope I pronounced his last name correctly, and it's called The Narcissism of Small Differences. It looks like this. I'm so excited to read this because what prompted me to get this specific book is a documentary that I saw on YouTube. And by the way, if you don't know, I'm a huge documentary junkie. I love documentaries. And I think it's the journalist in me. I love watching all kinds of documentaries from around the world. I think that there's so much to learn from them, and I love them so much. And this specific one was very, very interesting. And it's on this guy who decided to go to England to ask questions on the streets, just like random people, on what they thought about Americans. And what made him do this is that he was under the impression that a lot of English had maybe some negative stereotypes on Americans. And sure enough, they did. A lot of them said, well, some of them are too loud, they're too excited all the time, they're disingenuous, etc., etc. But here's where it gets interesting. He decided to go to other countries in Europe, I believe it was France and Spain, and ask around what they thought about English people. And sure enough, the same things that the English said about the Americans, the French and the Spaniards said about the English. Thus, the narcissism of small differences. And basically what this concept is very, very like vast, right? You can apply this to pretty much anything, but the way that the documentary used this specific concept is within a cultural aspect. And it just hit a nerve with me. It really did, because essentially what it is two communities or two societies or two cultures that have fundamental commonalities, but somehow manage to focus on the minute, unimportant, insignificant things like how you talk, your accents, things like that. And it definitely hit home with me in a very, very big way. And specifically, I remember when I first, well, a little bit of a background on me. I was born in Nicaragua, and my parents came to the United States when I was only 2 years old. I was a baby. Specifically, they went to New York. And I always credit New York for a lot of who I am today, because I really feel like it shaped the most important years of my life. Because they say the first 5 years are very, very crucial to a person and how they grow up and who they become. And I firmly believe that, because in New York, you have such a wide range of culture. It's the epitome of a melting pot. You have the Greek person, the Egyptian person, the Chinese, African American, the Latin Americans, and it's just a melting pot of people. And I think that this is where my love of cultures and also my acceptance of differences, and even I love, the more different you are from me, the more interested I am. In fact, I married a Moroccan, and he's not even Latin American, because I just grew up around it. I'm comfortable around it. I like it. And I have a great love for cultures. And when I came to Miami, it was a culture shock for me. It really, really was. I mean, obviously, my roots are Latin, but I grew up in the United States my whole life. I know very little about my country, of where I was born, in terms of like living there. I've never lived there. I've never actually been there. So, but that being said, I'm proudly a Latin American. My roots are Latin. I came here, it still was a culture shock despite the fact that I'm Latin American, because all I saw was a lot of Latin people. And it was shocking, but at the same time exciting, because I was like, okay, this is my chance to maybe learn a little bit more about like Latin Americans and kind of integrate and stuff. And when I became a journalist, I was super, super excited to be in Miami, because we have a big television network here. It's called Univision. And by the way, I've never spoken to anyone about this, at least not like on any of my social platforms. I've never brought this up, but I feel inclined to do this. I think it's an important thing to talk about. So I was excited, because I was like, well, and even my parents, they were like, great, you get to go to Univision and you're gonna flourish there. It's great. It's a Latin American network. You could work for Telemundo, Galavision. There's so many like parts of what Univision is. It's a big network. And I'm sad to say it was not a good experience for me. When I first started interning in Univision, I started to notice a couple of things here and there, but I wasn't quite sure. And then I started freelancing in Galavision, and it quickly became apparent that even within my own community of Latin Americans, I noticed such a segregation, right? So you have, and I'm just naming random countries here. So you have, let's say you have Colombians on one section, Cubans on another, Venezuelans on another. And if you're Nicaraguan, where's your spot? Even though I'm more American than anything, but I did notice that once I tried to get a job, I couldn't get one. And I'll never forget one day where it clicked. I was editing something, and someone that had a very good position there sat next to me, and they were trying to figure out how to edit with this machine that they had. And he asked me for help on how to edit it. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. He has this big position that I could be in, that I worked hard to study and prepare for. And yet he's in this position and he's not knowing how to edit this or how to use his machine. And it clicked. I put two and two together, and I understood that once I started like kind of noticing, I noticed that people from a specific country were hired. So if someone from a top position happened to be from a specific country, they would hire people from their country, irrespective of their credentials or preparation or anything like that. And then people like me that perhaps weren't from that particular country didn't get the job. And it really was a very bitter experience for me. And I'm not going to mention countries because I don't want to do that. That's not what this is about. My purpose in mentioning this on here is just because I really think this needs to stop. I see this happen in so many ways. You have the Colombians and the Venezuelans, which are right next to each other, that focus on their differences when they're very alike in many ways, not in every way, right? Because being different is a good thing. It's good. But not when it's taken in a negative way, like, oh, you're this or you're that, or I'm better. And that's not good. And I've seen that happen even within the same country. So we're from the same country, but you're from this city, not from mine. I've seen that amongst Nicaraguans also. So this for me as a Latin American was very, very shocking, because I was under the assumption, well, I'm Latin American like you, and we have so many similarities. And but no, it wasn't like that. There's a lot of segregation. There's a lot of narcissism of small differences, a lot of focus on all the minute, just trivial things that separate us. And it's unfortunate, because I really feel like that's counterproductive, not only within your community, but as a society in general. It does nothing for us. It really, really does. The only time that differences should be mentioned or noticed is when it's something that helps you or like inspires you. It shouldn't separate. It should we should learn from one another, and it should bring us together. That's how I see it. And so, yeah, it's a topic that, just kind of, like I said, really hit a nerve with me. And I think that we just need to stop as a society. Like, let's just embrace our differences. Let's learn from one another. And let's stop focusing on just unimportant things. And again, a topic that I just find so provocative, so interesting. Do let me know in the comments down below if you've experienced this within your community. I have a hunch you have, because like I said, this is not just exclusive to Latin Americans. It's everywhere. We do it to one another. Everyone does it. And yeah, like I said, it needs to stop. So I really wanted to bring light to that. But this book in particular is set as a novel. I do want to mention that, because I think the narcissism of small differences is a very vast topic, and it could be implemented in any concept. I'm speaking to you about it in a cultural aspect, but this book is set as a novel, and I'd be interested in seeing what his interpretation of this is and how he implements it within this novel, because I think he focuses on just a person that wants to integrate into society but feels weird or kind of like not in place, and she's just trying to integrate in the best way possible. So very interested to see this, but I just wanted to bring this up. Yeah. You know what I'm going to be doing tonight? I am going to be curling up with some tea and reading this book, and I'll let you know tomorrow how it goes. But I'm excited for that one. And I also have a little bit of a jewelry haul for you tomorrow. I have a couple of jewelry bits that I'm excited to show you, and I'm actually wearing some of it right now. I cheated. But I promise you I'll show you tomorrow all the pieces. And yeah, I'll see you later today, because I'm going to get back to all my content creation. My jewelry bits here ready so that I could show you. I'm wearing one of them, as you can see. I'm going to talk about it in a second. I wanted to give you a quick update on my book, The Narcissism of Small Differences, which I spoke about yesterday. Loving it, loving it. This writer is really good at kind of keeping my attention and not making this boring, which I can get bored very easily. I love to read, but it has to be a good writer and a good topic and a good book. Essentially what this is a couple that is starting to feel, I guess, the pressure of conforming to society, kind of like societal pressures, and trying to conform to a certain mold. And they really start kind of questioning how they live, how they think. Are we weird? And I just love it. It's actually a little bit funny reading it. So I really am enjoying this book. And honestly, who doesn't relate to that, right? We've all felt that way at some point in our life. So yeah, so far so good. I'll let you know once I'm done. And I have a feeling I'm going to be done quickly with this one, because I really like it so far. So that's the update on the book. And let's get to the fun stuff, which is jewelry. Well, I'm already wearing one of them, so I'm going to take it off so that I can actually show it to you. And then we'll put them back on so you could see how they look like. So it's these beautiful earrings from Swarovski, and I fell in love with these. I went to the store the other day and I saw these, and it was honestly love at first sight. They're just so beautiful. Let me get closer. Crystal on this is so beautiful, nice and shiny. Very, very beautiful earrings. But basically, I really wanted stud earrings. It was something that I wanted for a while, and I just didn't want to spend a ton of money on diamonds or anything like that. Keep in mind I have 3 kids. I have a couple of diamonds, but yeah, buying diamonds is not something I do like all the time, right? Because let's face it, having 3 kids, it's really expensive. So this is perfect. They shine, they're beautiful, and very, very affordable. So yeah, it was a no-brainer for me. But when I was there, and I'm not gonna put the other one on because I have other earrings to show you, but when I was in the store, this really good sales associate, yeah, I think she should be the sales associate of the year, because she was so good at selling me on this. But honestly, it wasn't that hard. It's easy to convince me to buy jewelry. But she said to me, you need to try the bracelet. It's called the angelic bracelet. These are the angelic earrings. And she said, this is our most popular bracelet. In fact, we only have 2 left, and they go with the stud earrings. And I was like, okay, show it to me. And of course I walked out with it. So what can I say? It's not hard to convince Heidi to buy jewelry. But let me get close so you could see this beauty. Take a look at this bracelet. Wow, so beautiful. The perfect bracelet for the holidays. You could wear this with dresses, so many things, but I plan on wearing this every day. I mean, this is a bracelet you could stack up easily with some dainty bracelets, and this could be like the standout piece. And I have nothing like it. I don't have a diamond bracelet like this. So we're going with crystals, and this is just such a beautiful bracelet. I can see why this is so popular, because it just honestly is a stunning bracelet. And I plan on stacking it with my dainty bracelets that I have from Mejuri. I never take these off. I wear them all the time. I take a shower in them. I sleep with them. So let me put this on, because this bracelet is going to stay on this wrist for the rest of the day, okay? I'm not taking it off. I'll be wearing this non-stop, I promise. And let's see if I can get this on without struggling, because honestly, I struggle to get bracelets on all the time. Oh, that was really easy. Okay, so here it is. What a beauty. I mean, isn't she beautiful? I just love it. Looks perfect on my wrist. It doesn't bother me. It's not too heavy, nice and comfortable. And that's one of the things I look for in bracelets, because if it bothers me, I definitely will not be wearing it. I like to feel comfortable. So just so beautiful. And then with the earrings, I think it's just such a perfect little set. I love it. I do have my diamond earrings from Mayors that I love. They're like cascading diamonds. I wear them all the time. You've seen them before, but I think these two together look beautiful. But if I get tired of wearing the studs, I could wear the other diamond earrings with this bracelet, and it would just be super beautiful. So yay, I'm so happy. Okay, I'm gonna take these off because I have to show you my other earrings, and I'm not even sure if I'm gonna wear the other ones or these, but we'll see. So let's go with the earrings from Mejuri. So no secret, you know I love Mejuri. I'm not working with them. Nothing's ever been sent to me by them. They've never worked with me ever. Everything I have, I've purchased myself. I have the little diamond pave. Let me get close so you can see it. I have the diamond pave that I purchased from them about 2 years ago. I have this beautiful ring, which honestly, this ring is my favorite ring ever. It's this ruby ring. It's a garnet, and it's just so beautiful. I wear it all the time. It's just, I just love the design, because it kind of reminds me of like a vintage ring. And so yeah, I've been eyeing them for a while. They're affordable. The two things I got are very affordable. It's not their higher end stuff. This is and this is, but not these things. These are like, they're gold plated, or what's it called, vermeil jewelry. And I've had a good experience with them. I've heard people say they tarnish. I have a ring from them that is intact, and it's vermeil. I've wet my hands with it. I've done so many things with that ring, and it's perfect. Here are the earrings. It's just this little gold hoop with a pearl on the bottom, which I think is so cute. These are not heavy earrings, which again is another thing that I look for in earrings, for them not to be heavy. I hate that. There they are, and they just look so beautiful. They're dainty yet noticeable, which is what I like. I wanted them to be classic but modern and like youthful, and to me these earrings are perfect because you can still see them. I don't like when they're too small and they look like kid earrings. I want them to be classic, but I want to notice them on my ears, and these are perfect. They don't pull on your ears. Like I said, that's my biggest pet peeve, is when earrings are heavy and they pull on your ear. I think that's terrible, because then your earlobe starts to get big. Mine is nice and strong because I always make sure to wear earrings that don't pull on my ears, and these are just, they're stunning, they're perfect. There they are. So pretty. So yeah, those are the earrings. I think I may leave these on for today because I feel like they go perfect with what I'm wearing. So let's leave these on, although these are so pretty. I love them so much. But just let me put them here for now. And of course my little bracelet. So next, this is the last thing. I didn't get too many things, but I wanted a ring that I could stack with this ring. I have one that has a little bit of malachite on it, and sometimes I feel like it clashes with this. So I wanted to get like a thin band, but I didn't want it to be too thin. I wanted it to be a band that I could wear alone and I could wear with this other ring. So I went for this one. This one I think is the thin Charlotte. There's a thicker one, but I liked this one because it's nice and thin, and but like not too thin that I can't wear it alone. So let me show it to you stacked up, because this is how I plan to wear it with this ring specifically. Looks so pretty, and it's thick, but it's not too thick. It looks really nice with this, like stacked up like this. But I could also wear this alone. Take this ring off. If I wanted to, I could just simply wear this alone like this. Perfect size. But I plan on stacking it because I like stacking rings. It just looks so pretty. But yeah, that's all for my little jewelry haul. I love everything I got. I will link everything that is still available in the description box, but super happy with my jewelry. Jewelry just has a way of, like, I don't know, I love jewelry. Jewelry just makes me happy. I feel like jewelry fits everybody. You don't have to worry about sizing, and it's just a matter of taste at that point. So it's always fun to shop for jewelry. All I have to do is choose the pieces that inspire you and you like. So anyways, that's that. And I have to get something to eat before I leave, so I'm gonna go downstairs. I think I'm gonna get some acai or acai. I never know how to pronounce that. I think it's acai, but I say acai. Who knows how you pronounce that? If you know in the comments, let me know. But I feel for it. I love eating that, especially with granola on top. And I was really bad this morning because I was supposed to have my collagen shake and I didn't. I ran out the door because I had to go to a meeting and I didn't have time to like eat. I had to drop off the kids before I even went to the meeting, and so I had no time to eat. I only had my coffee. I'm back to old habits and I don't want that, so I'm gonna have my shake. I'm gonna try to have my shake, and also, or maybe I should do my shake and like some eggs. I gotta think about what I'm gonna eat, but I'm gonna pick up this mess and go downstairs to figure out what I will be eating today. Okay, so I changed my mind. I'm gonna have rice. I love rice so much, and I don't have much left. There's just like a little bit here, but I'm such a rice lover. It's just ingrained in me. I can't explain it. So I'm gonna have that, and I'm going to have it with some chicken that I made yesterday. These are leftovers, but I love leftover chicken. It tastes better. I don't know, maybe I just think it tastes better, but I think it tastes better. But so I'm gonna have that with rice. I'm gonna make rice for Farah as well. Farah loves rice. She is literally my mini me in every single aspect. Like, it's like I was born again, I'm telling you. So I'm gonna make this rice really quick because it's getting late, and hopefully I'll have time to eat it. Well, rice is cooking, but I wanted to show you this like ice cream that I got the other day. I actually really like it. I love this brand. This is Yasso, and they have so many different like flavors of ice cream. But I don't know, I felt for, you know, that Fat Boy that's kind of like a sandwich but is a lot of calories. That's what I was in the mood for, so I went for this, and it's only 100 calories each sandwich. And it tastes delicious, and it's called the vanilla bean sandwiches. So highly recommend. So good for like that sweet tooth, which I don't like pastries too much, like super sugary pastries, but I love ice cream. I'm literally the ice cream queen. Okay, I love ice cream. And what else do I like? And chocolate. I think I like chocolate and ice cream the most. So highly recommend this one. Really good. And like I said, they have so many like different flavors. So okay, I put a little bit of spinach to cook, to kind of saute with some olive oil. Also some pumpkin seeds, which I don't know if you could see there, but I just added that because they're so good. They have a lot of fiber. And spinach is something I love. I absolutely love the taste of spinach. I put it in my smoothies. I also eat it like I'm gonna do right now. And then I'm also warming up the chicken this way because I hate putting chicken in the microwave. I just don't like the taste. I feel like it gets kind of chewy. And yeah, so I'm gonna do it this way. My rice is cooking and hopefully it'll be done on time so I can eat before I leave. Here's the finished product. It's just a delicious white rice. The rice that I use is parboiled by Uncle Ben's, and it's delicious. And of course I have my little spinach and my chicken. So yeah, I'm gonna scarf this down and get out of here. It's actually the next day and like mid-afternoon, and it's my birthday today. I really don't make a big fuss out of my birthday. I used to before the kids. I used to actually get really excited and kind of celebrate my birthday, but I don't know what it is. Once I had like my second and third child, I feel like my birthday just like became like not important to me because you know, I usually just go all out when I'm celebrating the kids. I plan their birthdays or themes, this, that, the third. But like when it comes to my birthday, I don't know, I just feel kind of funny making it a big deal. Let me know in the comments down below if you're a mom and you've experienced this, but I think it's ever since I had like my kids that I just kind of stopped really celebrating myself. But my husband is really good at celebrating me and like kind of making me feel special. And my mom is so sweet. She always thinks about me. She's a typical mom, you know, like I'm always on her mind, and she goes out of her way with the gift that she gives me and how she makes me feel, and it means a lot to me. So yeah, on that note, we're gonna kind of celebrate today, just a little bit. My mom's gonna come watch the kids, and my husband and I are gonna go have supper because it's kind of early, and we prefer that. This way my mom doesn't have to leave like late. She doesn't live super far, but not that close either, so I don't like her leaving the house like late, so I'd rather just get it all done now. And I wanted to show you what I'm wearing, so let me grab it. The dress is just this beautiful orange dress from Zara. I got it the day that I was looking for the haul items for the haul that I just recently did, and I fell in love with it. It's just beautiful. It's kind of like a flowy material. It's really, really long, and then it has this beautiful like fainted print on it, which I find to be kind of artsy and like modern. It feels very like I don't know what the word would be, but it just feels very like Miami. So I thought this would be really nice, and I can eat all I want because it's not tight. And I'm gonna wear it with these shoes from Nine West, these sandaled heels. I've had these for a long time, but these are not the type of shoes that you can like walk in or anything like that. They're the type of shoes where like you get in the car, you walk to eat, you sit, and then you walk back to the car. That's it, like nothing else, because they do start to hurt after a while, but I still like them. They're super, super pretty, and I think it's perfect because it's the same like burnt orange color. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And of course I'm wearing my beautiful bracelet from Swarovski and my earrings. So I'm gonna get ready so I could show you what it looks like, and I'm gonna head out. I wear a little bit of perfume and I'm gonna get out because like my husband is literally rushing me because we're running late. And I've been wearing this perfume and he loves it. He's obsessed with it. So I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go enjoy. I'm not gonna vlog tonight because honestly I want to enjoy this night. They're few and far between for my husband and I because we're always, you know, with the kids. So I just want to enjoy, not have to worry about anything. And so yeah.